Hi and welcome to the Martin Bell Show. Hopefully you've been keeping well, and in today's video I'm going to be reading from Hargreaves Lansdown, and they've released a article talking about 6 red flags to watch out for people who are investing, for people who give advice who may not be a licensed advisor, and they're telling you to be wary and to check and see if what they're saying holds merit. So are they qualified or experienced enough to give investment decisions? So it says here, professional investors and advisors spend years studying to get the necessary qualifications and experience to give the advice of invest on people's behalf. Social media users might not have the right qualifications or know how to give the investment advice. A lack of regulation on social media also means if their information is wrong or leads to bad outcome, you may have no way of complaining. You rely on a social media company to police this content, and they may not be experts in this area either. So, number 2, if the information is too short. So for example, TikTok has videos that are 60 seconds or less. So if I was you, I do have a TikTok channel where I document all my purchase orders, but I personally would not advise people making actual investment decisions solely on TikTok videos and what people recommend. Now, it can be useful for getting an idea across, but then you need to do follow-up information on longer form content such as books, long form video content, and reading, and maybe podcasts. But 60 seconds is not enough time to get the information across that you need to do to make the sound decisions. So I'm going to read what it says, and I'm pretty sure it's going to say the same thing. So TikTok videos can be up to 60 seconds or long, and Instagram stories just 15 seconds. Perfect for copying the latest dance trend, but less for investment advice. Very true. And I have to say, I notice a lot of people pushing the crypto on the TikTok, which I'm not long on or short on any Bitcoin. I don't own any Bitcoin or altcoins or cryptocurrency. I don't own any in any way, shape or form, and I don't potentially want to own any in the future, and I'll probably make a video about it in the future as well. So saying here, while multiple stories and videos can be combined to talk about an investment, it's unlikely that a strong case could be built off the back of a video or post that is so short. It is also unlikely they can cover all the important information that you need to know in that time. And 60 seconds, you try doing talking about something on a subject that you know well about, conveying all that you need to know in 60 seconds or less. It is not practical and not viable. Although it might not be fun reading a company's latest financial report or the fact sheet of a fund, personally I do actually like looking through that personally, but it's important to have the facts before investing your money. Very true. They ignore the risks. They are risks to invest in, but there is not always a bad thing. You might not meet your goals if you do not take the right amount of risk. But you need to be aware of the risk you're taking. A lot of the content on social media we've seen doesn't give us any of this information. Sometimes we might feel very adventurous and willing to take high risk for high reward, but you need to be ready to lose it all. Personally, I'm not a high risk kind of person. I like to take kind of like semi-moderate to moderate risk with moderate returns, personally. So I'm looking for some more income growth that does have some appreciation in the price of the stock, but I'm more interested in dividend income, that not just because of the yield, but actually because it's a good business model and it has a long-term future of increasing the dividends. So it says here, number 4, I only talk about the gains. A lot of the time users will only show an investment that's made them money and how it could make you rich too. Although someone might have done well in the rising US market we've seen since the coronavirus crunch, that doesn't mean they don't do well in a falling one either. Personally, if the market does fall again next time round, because I wasn't in, I was just getting involved in the stock market when this coronavirus thing happened. If it does, when it happens again in the future, I will seize it as an opportunity to purchase some more shares at a cheaper rate if my job is still around at that time. So I'll be able to get more cheaper shares or ETFs, broad ETFs cheaper. So examples that they give are always usually where they bought at a very low price and sold at a very high price. These trades might have been specifically chosen to show the best performance possible. In reality, it's near impossible to get that right every time. Even the best fund managers and stock pickers suffer losses. Very true. Your return could be very different from the ones whose social media could get back less than your new invest. And this is another one. This is quite a big one. They think short term. So I'm not a trader. I am a long-term investor, mainly looking for appreciation in paying out dividends that increase slowly and that they are able and viably to continue paying their dividends over very long periods of time with some capital appreciation in the price of the stock or the ETF. So investing is for the long term. Buying and selling stocks for short term profit is pure speculation rather than investing, and it's more of a short term trader, like what day trading. You're not literally buying and selling at the close of each day, but it's like normally 90 days or less. So they're not investing, it's more of a speculation play. Some social media investment pundits don't plan on you holding the investment for a long time, and so they suggest you sell it soon after without telling you when. It's not easy knowing when to buy and sell, knowing whether sometimes will continue to go up, or it's not like flipping a coin. Even experts can predict short-term price movements all the time. Sorry, not even the experts can't predict short-term price movements all the time. So saying here, having a diamond hand should be about holding a well-diversified portfolio for long term. By long term we mean the 5 to 10 years, not days, weeks or months. 5 to 10 years. This means when some investments aren't performing so well, you have others to pick up the slack. Why are they helping you? Very important. So it says here, sometimes you need to ask, why is someone offering to help or content? Is it because they genuinely want you to everyone to succeed? It might seem great if lots of people club together as a community to make some money, but the narrative might be hiding what's going on really behind the background. So you have to do your due diligence to make sure they have noble reasons of why they're saying. If they're advising you to buy penny stocks, as for example with a small cap, they may be saying to get enough people together to push the price up for them to then sell out their position to gain capital appreciation, and then they left you holding the bag. But obviously if they're advising you to buy if they're advising, so for example, to buy an index, the FTSE 100, the amount of money that you put in isn't going to really push the price up that much, because I think it's around the iShares FTSE 100, it has about £8 billion invested, so you're not going to be pushing it up anytime soon. So if you found this video informative, I hope you liked it, and Hargreaves Lansdowne do put out really great content and news articles. I will be checking them out later and logging into my account as well, seeing how it's doing. So if you've enjoyed this content, then please feel free to subscribe. Click the bell notification button to get notified when I next release a video. I also document my journey from my beginning stages of my SIP, which is my self-invested personal pension, and my ISA, which is a tax-sheltered stocks and shares ISA, as well as we play some video games. So thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you all soon.